Today we are grooming Ruri. Ruri is a mixed breed dog. She is approximately 7 years old and she is paralyzed. Today's groom is all about how we accommodate a dog that has a disability. Okay, let's take you out of here. Putting you back in here afterwards is going to be a challenge for me, I think. Maybe. Okay. The owner doesn't know why Ruri is paralyzed. She adopted her this way, but she is not in any pain, so I kind of doubt it's anything like IVDD, because IVDD is usually very painful. So yeah, we're unsure of why she is paralyzed. It's okay. You're so nervous. Come here. Oh, I know. I am going to put her into the grooming harness because a paralyzed dog only has use of her front legs, and if I try to do things with her front legs, she is probably going to panic because that's her only stability. So I think putting her inside of a grooming harness would probably be the best thing to do. Now, I don't want the harness to hang her. I only want it to give her stability. That's the only goal for it. Now, typically she uses a number 5 on her, so I am going to do the same type of haircut. So she does have mobility in this back leg. She's pulling her leg away from me because she doesn't want me touching it. So she's not completely paralyzed. She said she does not like having these front legs done. Well, my goal was to shave her before the bath, but this is hardly taking anything off. So I guess it's kind of a waste of time to shave her before the bath, so I guess we're gonna take her just for a bath. Sorry to put you in this harness and then had to take you out of it, girl. But I don't think it's worth it. It's okay. If I had to guess her breed, I would say she is a Westie and a Maltese mix. Her coat does appear to have some form of an undercoat. That's why I'm thinking Westie, and also with those ears that perk up like that, it kind of reminds me of a Westie, but she's too small to be a purebred Westie, and her coat doesn't match that of a purebred Westie. So I would say that she is a mix. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Rui. This is just pure fur. It has been diluted. My Ducky is not fully charged, so it doesn't want to turn on. So we are going to bathe her without the Ducky. Taking on a dog full-time that is paralyzed is quite a bit of work. There's a lot of things that people don't realize about owning them, but a lot of the times paralyzed dogs need to be expressed in order to go to the bathroom, so you have to physically get them to go to the bathroom, which can be challenging. And also, if you ever want to go away on vacation, it can be really hard to find someone who's willing to do that. Sometimes also they go to the bathroom involuntarily as well, so there can be accidents. Not usually urine, although it can happen. For example, I was dog sitting my friend's paralyzed dog the other day, and usually she takes him out about every 4 hours to use the bathroom. So she had dropped him off, and about 4 hours later, I was gonna go take him out to use the bathroom. Now he is a French bulldog, so he weighs quite a bit, and I have to pick him up and carry him downstairs. So that's why I tried to wait 4 hours, because it's a lot to do that several times a day for a large dog. For a dog like this, it obviously is a lot easier because she's smaller. And I noticed that there was urine all over the floor, and I guess his bladder was so full that it started to leak out. So I mean, it was a weird situation because the owner, my friend, said, you know, I did that before I dropped him off, so it's crazy that he even had that much bladder, like urine in his bladder. It was only 4 hours ago that he had gone out to use the bathroom. But those are the types of things that can happen when you have a paralyzed dog. And then I picked him up a few times to bring him outside, and just the sensation of picking him up and the pressure on his abdomen made him poop. So it's just a lot for someone to take care of this dog full time, and it's also really selfless for someone to take care of a dog that's paralyzed full time. So Wooey's owner is a special person because it is a lot, right? But it's not impossible, and a lot of people think like the dog has a poor quality of life, but honestly, when I see my friend's French Bulldog, he's happy, he runs around in his wheelchair, he still goes for walks, like he still has the life that he had before, just with a little bit less mobility, but he can still get around and he's still a happy dog, so it's not impossible for them to have a happy life, right? I know you don't like having your face washed. Well, you don't like the water in your face. Okay. Obviously, it is much easier to care for a paralyzed dog when they are small. When they are big, that is a whole different story. You'll have to have a house that can accommodate that, preferably something that doesn't have steps that goes outside. That would be a challenge for sure if you had a big dog. Is that okay, or you don't like it? Is it okay? Okay, Ruri is dry. Sniff. I'm gonna go over her now. Now the blade goes through her. Prior to being bathed and dried, the blade did not want to go through her. She has a dense coat. I will put her in the harness, but probably just for doing the legs. Otherwise, it's a bit of a pain to try and groom her body with the harness on. Move back down. Let me see. Let me See? Girl. You are very soft. You have a very soft coat. Okay, I think we are going to put you back into the harness to complete the rest of your haircut. Shaving the sanitary appears to be a tiny bit of a challenge, just because I don't really know how to get in there. And typically, you get in there with them standing. Obviously, she can't stand, and if I force her to stand with the harness, then I can't get in there because the harness is in the way. So this is a little bit of a interesting challenge. It's okay. You're okay. I know. Let's do those nails on this side. It's okay. Well, you definitely have feeling in these little paws. Look, they're all ticklish. Okay, go on the other side now. Finish the other side, and then we'll do your face at the end. So nervous. It's okay, girl. I know. I know. You're okay. You're almost done. And then your mother's going to pick you up, and you will be very happy. Right? That was a very long nail. See? It's okay. I know. I know. Some of you guys might recognize Ruri. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but she was a part of our fashion show, which was a fundraiser for the Niagara SPCA that I held last year. She was very cute in her outfits. And speaking of fundraisers, we need to put on a bunch of fundraisers this year for Barely a Dog Rescue. Right now, while you guys have done an incredible job of helping us raise funds for that rescue, those funds actually go very quickly in rescue, and I'm learning as I go, obviously, because this is the first time I'm running a rescue like this. But we want to be able to help people with their vet bills and grooming costs, as well as bring in foster dogs. And right now, we are able to help maybe a couple of people a month because vet bills are really expensive and we're not bringing in enough per month to be able to do all of the fostering and helping a bunch of people. We just don't have the funds. So we need to fundraise. If you guys can think of some cool ideas for fundraising, what you would like to be a part of, what you would like to see, if you simply want to donate so you can help us to be able to help people and their pets, you can check out the website, barelyadogrescue.com. You can also figure out how you can get involved. You can host your own fundraiser if you like. It doesn't really matter where you're located. If you want to do something to help raise funds for the rescue, that would be incredible. Let me know. You can reach out to us on the website as well if you have ideas, tips, and tricks. But I will read the comments of this video to figure out what we should do. We were thinking of doing like a pasta night, maybe a gala of some kind, although galas are kind of expensive, and I'm not sure how many people would be able to afford tickets. We were thinking of putting on another show, but we're unsure if we want to do a fashion show or what kind of show we'd like to do. So again, if you want to help us out, let me know in the comments what you think we should do to help raise funds for Barely a Dog Rescue. Good girl. Very good. It's okay. No, no, no. It's okay, Ruby. I have to get those brown pieces though. Please. All done? I wish I could get more of those brown hairs, but you don't like having your face touched in that spot. Okay, I think you're good enough. If you guys liked this video and you want to see more complimentary grooms just like Woory, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days. Good girl.